Hey everybody, it's Tom and T from Show Me Coasters, and today's video is going to be something we haven't done in a long time, and that's our prediction videos for 2021.
So this year, throwing a wrench in what we were predicting. So with COVID, things are a little modified. We know for sure that Six Flags is trying to recover $40 to $50 million for 2021. So, we're gonna do something a little different. What is expected in 2021 in a normal year, and maybe a slight modification with the financial situation that the theme park industry
Is finding itself.
So shall we jump in and start?
Yeah, okay, so we're going to start off with California parks, and the first one we're going to look at is Magic Mountain. Now, Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, we know what they're going to get. It's been leaked.
Yeah, we had a leak that actually a track and actually the blueprint of where the coaster is going to be. But a lot of people is guessing it's going to be an RMC Raptor. My guess is I don't think it's going to be a clone of the Jersey Devil. It's their flagship park. It'll be similar, but
I've heard that it's supposed to be a clone, but I agree. I think it'll be a custom layout still for Magic Mountain, but it will be very similar in length and duration as Jersey Devil.
So this park has been getting a lot of love. They just opened West Coast Racer. It was supposed to open in 2019, but opened in the spring of 2020.
Well, it opened in January.
Yeah. They lost Green Lantern to Laron, so
I don't think that's a big loss.
No. So it like Tom said, I think RMC has already been paid. This probably will go through.
Yeah, I think this is a done deal for 2021. The next park we're going to take a look at is Discovery Kingdom. Now, this is one of their smaller parks.
It's tricky to try to predict this park. I mean, they've been getting a lot of love the last 2 years with
they've gotten a lot of love over the
2019. They got
the
40 free spin, Batman the Ride, and this year they supposed to get the
Sidewinder Safari, a wild mouse.
So this park, it is landlocked and it's small, but for a park that serves a major metropolitan of San Francisco and Sacramento, it is under-coastered. I mean, it has 11 coasters. A lot of it is small. I wouldn't be surprised if they get something new, like a coaster, if not a flat ride. But this one could throw a wrench in the prediction. Just remember that Crazanity, the crazy coaster.
Yeah. So I think that with the COVID, I think you're looking at a down year. You'll see park improvements, maybe some restaurant redesigns.
Or maybe a flat rides.
And maybe a flat ride.
Okay, let's go to our neighbors to the south, Six Flags Mexico.
Now, this one is a really hard one because this is a really big park for Six Flags, and they give it a lot of love also.
In 2019, they got the expansion, the kids expansion with Super Friend and the Bugs Bunny Boomtown, and they also receive the Cobra, the water ride from Six Flags Great Adventure.
And they also
in 2020 they got
this year
the Crazanity,
the
Discovery, the giant Discovery.
So again, I think this one is hard to predict because I can see them saying, "Hey, you know what? We haven't given them a coaster in a little while. Let's give them a coaster." But
with COVID, I think it's going to be a
flat
ride.
But with COVID, I think you're looking at a flat ride for down there. So either that or maybe an expansion in one of those new kids areas even.
Now let's look at one of the Texas parks, Six Flags Fiesta in San Antonio.
Yeah, Fiesta is another one of Six Flags babies. They really like that park. And it's a beautiful park. It's well worth it.
The last 2 years, they got flat rides. They got the Giant Discovery, and 2020, they're getting the Air Racer, the Daredevil Dive. So, with COVID, this threw a wrench. I thought this one was slated to get something maybe like a Access. It seems to be throwing something new to either Discovery or Fiesta Texas. But with COVID, I'm going with maybe park improvement or flat ride.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see a flat ride maybe. They just got a flat ride this year, so you could be looking at some sort of a park improvement. But it's hard to say with them.
So let's look at Six Flags over Texas. They got In 2019, they got the 100-footer, the Larson Looper, Lone Star Revolution. And in 2020, they got the Power Splash.
Yeah, for 2020, they're supposed to be getting
I don't
the-
know.
Mac
This one,
Power
I don't know. I think it's going to be, since they got a big edition, yeah, it's a coaster legally with the...
And they've gotten a couple big additions in the last couple seasons. You know, because they got Joker in
2017.
2017. So they've gotten some decent coasters and some decent rides over the past few seasons. It's really hard to say with
I think
them,
it's a
but
down year.
It could be a down year for Six Flags Over Texas.
Now let's look at the new acquisition, Frontier City in Oklahoma City. In 2019, they got the kids expansion with 3 flat rides, and 2020 they got the
water park was rethemed.
to Hurricane Harbor, and they got the water raft.
Yeah, the Wahoo Racer.
Yeah. So
This park is. I think this park is due some really good big love because they do need a coaster, and I could see a 4D free spin going in there and fitting in that park pretty well.
Yeah,
That would be a nice
with
major
COVID.
addition
Yeah,
for
with
them.
COVID, might not be 2021, maybe 2022. My pick is some kind of flat ride.
Okay, so now we're going to move up into the Midwest here, and we're going to talk about our home park, Six Flags St. Louis. Now, we know that the park is making improvements for Six Flags St. Louis for their 50th anniversary.
They tore down the tidal wave.
Right, the tidal wave has been removed, and we're getting a lot of new flat rides over in that boss section over in
By Britannia, that's where the go-kart is cleared out.
Yeah.
So we got one flat ride. But there's been rumor buzzing that it's going to be some kind of RMC, maybe it's a Raptor. Some people wish they would RMC the boss.
Yeah, the big wish is RMC boss, and I think that's a pretty good candidate also for 2021.
But if not, with COVID
But
again,
with COVID, it's going to be a lot cheaper to put in a clone of Wonder Woman's.
or
Golden
if
Lasso.
if not that, then they got an area they can expand on that area where Catwoman's whip and Supergirl add more flat ride.
Yeah,
And I think I'll
could
be
do that.
okay with it.
Yeah.
Let's look at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois.
Now, last year they got
This part is getting a lot of love.
yeah, they got a lot of them. They got Max Force last year, and then this year they're getting like a world record for a water coaster.
They've
at their
been
water
getting
park.
coasters every 2-3 years.
So, yeah,
with
this one, this is a close race for
I really don't know. I mean,
flagship park.
yeah, maybe a park improvement. I think it's gonna be a down year.
Yeah, I think it'll be a down year. Maybe a flat ride, but it won't be a major flat ride.
No, something.
It'll be something that
couple million.
a family flat ride.
Yeah, that's our thought on Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. Let's go to our neighbor to the north, Laurent.
Laurent just got Viper, and what did they get the year before that?
I think they got the Larson Loop.
Oh, they got a Larson Loop. Yeah. But this park does not get love at all. I mean, they were getting everybody's hand-me-downs.
I can see a flat ride like the Endeavor, like a Catwoman's whip, or
That
Yeah.
could work, but they won't be themed to DC, but
yeah.
it
So
would be
it-
something similar to that ride. So let's take a look at Darien Lake, which is one of the more recent reacquisitions that Six Flags made.
We had the pleasure of visiting this park. It's last year. It's a quaint little park. It's like a park drop in the middle of a campground.
Oh yeah, we really enjoyed it.
It's got a cozy atmosphere. So in 2018, they receive Tantrum, the Eurofighter, and 2019 Sky Screamer, the Starflyer.
Right.
And this year they're supposed to get the bull. What's it called?
It's called Wahoo Wave
Yeah, like the Six Flags St. Louis with the Typhoon
Twister.
So 2021, I don't know. I think they will continue to.
Yeah, I don't know that they're going to put a big investment in that park right now. It would be great to see them do something with Predator because it's really rough.
that's slated somewhere in the future to be RMC, but their flat ride, it's kind of on the old side. You can see that the age is there, so I can see Six Flags trying to spruce up the collection of flat rides. Another addition I I don't know if Six Flags is going to go back to this. It's the Giant Discovery. This one, this park does not have it, and I don't think they have too many.
No, they don't have
Yeah, they have. I know they have the Power Shot and the Giant Discovery would be a great addition to the thrill ride. Also, it would improve their skyline, which this park needs to improve on.
So let's take a look at the Great Escape in Lake George, New York. Now, a couple of years ago, they got an water park edition, which was their Bucket Blaster, which is the same thing as Tsunami Soaker.
Like Six Flags St. Louis, and in 2020 they're getting the
Adirondack Outlaw.
Adirondack Outlaw, the Fun Time Vomitron, similar to Catwoman's Whip at Six Flags St. Louis. So I don't know. I really don't know. I could see a flat rise or maybe a park improvement.
They get a lot of park improvements. This poor park.
Yeah. Or since it's COVID, so that's our pick for Six Flags Great Escape.
So let's take a look at Six Flags New England in Agawam, Massachusetts.
In normal year, this park normally follows Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. So we probably would predict the RMC Raptor here, but with COVID,
yeah, I think you're probably looking at a flat ride for
I think the RMC Raptor will probably be slated for 2022.
So let's take a look at Six Flags Great Adventure in
Jackson, New Jersey.
So, last year they got the Giant Discovery. And then this year they're supposed to be opening Jersey Devil, which is the big RMC Raptor for the chain.
So I could see the addition of a flat ride or a park improvement for 2021 for Six Flags Great Adventure.
I agree. I think that it'll be either a small flat ride or we'll see, park improvements around the park. Maybe revamping some of the restaurants again.
Let's move to our capital,
Six Flags America,
in Upper Bow, Maryland. So this park has getting some attention. In 2019, they got the Apocalypse conversion to a floorless.
Yeah, Firebird.
And 2020, they actually got a good addition, the Giant Discovery. So I could see some kind of, if the water park is kind of on the drabby side, I could see addition to that, or something like a Typhoon Twister or another flat ride to, they're
kind of round them out
around the park at our nation's capital. And last not least, Six Flags Over Georgia. Now this is another park that was slated to get a coaster. In 2020, I thought they were definitely gonna give the 4D free spin, but Six Flags didn't go that route. I think they're done with the 4D free spin, and they got two Poison Ivy, and they got Catwoman's Whip, the Endeavor.
Right.
So this was supposed to be their year, 2021, but I don't know with the Six Flags trying to recover the money. The coaster that's supposed to come to Six Flags of Georgia might be slated for 2022.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't think that they'll get a coaster this year for sure.
So they might get a couple flat rides, to spruce up, but it's got a great collection already. Folks, that's going to be it looking at the park's prediction for Six Flags for 2021.
So, yeah, I don't think that we're going to be seeing a whole lot of new stuff coming in for 2021. I think it's generally going to be a pretty down year until they can recover some of that revenue that they've lost.
The big project, it might be pushed to 2022 after they get into the groove, like some of the parks we thought might get coaster might not get it for 2021, such as Six Flags Over Georgia, New England, and St. Louis. Even Magic Mountain might fall into that category. Where
that project could be extended as well, even though it is in production.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the video. This is Tom.
This is T.
Have a great night. Stay safe and stay healthy.
See you at the park. Thank you.